So it's similar to dance, but I would say the biggest difference is that with dance, you need music. With step, you are the music. You make the beats, you make the sounds, you speak your own words. And step is really just a way that my sisters and I use. It's a vessel that we use to express many of our deepest and most personal beliefs, whether those be political or it's a way to handle problems that we have going on at home, whether those are with our parents or financial or with dealing with school. You know, it's definitely a way that my sisters and I have used to become closer to each other, to build bonds. We were really busy, so we actually just ended our 2-week nationwide tour, and we also went to Toronto in Ontario, Canada. But it's been awesome, you know, when we were walking down the street, or actually when we walked into Popeyes in Detroit, the cashier told us that she saw us on the news, and then another man walked in as we sat down and told us that he also saw us on the news. So it's been pretty cool having people recognize you and be inspired by your story. I'm hoping that people feel a call to action, a call to do something in their communities, a call to do something for themselves, to pursue a goal that they've put off because they felt like they couldn't do it, and really just become inspired and motivated.
STEP is a big movement that deals with a lot of girls. We build the sisterhood, we build the bond, and it's just something that keeps us going all the time. To me, STEPs mean just push and do anything that you put your mind to, because with all of my sisters, I can get through anything. It has been very, very busy. And once we go somewhere, we get invited to a lot of different places. It's really good because I just started traveling with the STEP team. Before, I never really traveled, but since with STEP and my sisters, that's when I really started traveling.
STEP is like a whole nother life that certain people like me can go to. It's a way to express yourself. For me, it was an outlet, a different type of outlet, to let go of frustration and to let people know that some people with every personality can do STEP. You don't have to be an aggressive person. You don't have to be a mean person. You could be a soft person. You could be the cheerleader type. You could be a princess. It doesn't matter. Anybody can do STEP. To me, it's really just being around all of my sisters and having like a vibe where we can all know each other, not even on the stage, but outside. And yeah, since the film, it's been great. I mean, everybody loves us, and it's amazing because we're just a small group of girls at a high school, and this is an after-school club, and there's a lot of high schools that have STEP teams, but they're not highlighted. And it's pretty cool that our STEP team was the one to bring it on the map and to let everybody know, like, hey, we're STEP.
Stepping is an extracurricular activity that comes from the mines of Africa and made its way to North America through the transatlantic slave trade. It's a collegiate sport. It's something that should be celebrated, specifically in higher education, along with sororities and fraternities. But high schoolers like ourselves, we use it to celebrate and to compete around the world. STEP taught me a lot about myself. It taught me how to be courageous, how to be disciplined, how to participate in the classroom, to speak up and use my voice to communicate and work well with the team and use your resources. STEP is life. STEP is life, and STEP is who I am. I've been really busy. I've been traveling all across the nation, going to urban communities and talking to the youth about what stepping is and how it can help and appreciate the arts, and for public education to stop cutting funding from the arts, because it's very important and it can impact lives just like it impacted me.
The movie STEP is about an all-girls high school STEP team in Baltimore. They're all the first in their families to go to college, and we follow them through their senior year, being the first in their families to achieve that dream and also becoming a championship STEP team. Well, I wasn't familiar with STEP when I first encountered it. I wasn't aware of the culture of it coming from the mines in Africa and being a collegiate sport now in America, but I am a Broadway producer, so I do know musicals. So for me, when I saw them STEP for the first time and Blessin invited me to film them, for me it was like a musical where characters can't speak anymore, so they sing to express their fears and their hopes and their dreams. That's what they were doing with STEP. Absolutely outrageous. We are in shock of what has happened since Sundance, and just the love and the warmth. Today, Michelle Obama tweeted about STEP. It's bigger than we ever imagined, beyond our wildest dreams, and we just hope that it changes the conversation about Baltimore and it inspires young people all over the world.